Welcome back to Mirror and Thread. You guys, I have the hugest spring Walmart haul planned for you today, and I just did one that was more neutrals. This one is all of the spring colors and all the bright fun that you could ever need in your life for the upcoming season. It is all so good and it is all going to sell out quickly, so I wanted to bring it to you ASAP. You can check everything in the video description if you see anything you love, and let's jump in. Starting with my personal favorite of the bunch, and I did not intend for this to be my favorite when I was pulling everything out, but once I got this on, I loved it so much. I think it is the cutest, most perfect little spring top that you can do so much with. So I paired it very simply with just a pair of denim and some sandals, but I think this actually would be cute for workwear too. I think it makes a great date night top. You can do a blazer over this really easily, a cardigan. It's this really pretty lavender color that I'm loving right now. It's a satiny fabric, and then it has like a little bit of a high-low thing going on where the ruffle comes in the back, but I just thought the way that the front of this fit was so flattering. It basically V's right at where your waistband is, and it's just so stinking cute on, and it's also very comfortable, and I have the small in this one. These sandals are definitely going to be high sellout risk. They had a similar pair last year and they were sold out before the weather even got warm. So if you love these or you had your eye on them last year, definitely snag these. I love the rattan. I think this goes with everything. Lots of bags and belts and things like this that this coordinates with really well for the spring and summer season. They do have these in a black with a buckle, and I believe in a denim and a pink, and they look very similar to a Sam Edelman or Steve Madden pair, but they're $30. Another gorgeous color for the season. I don't have a ton of yellow in my closet, but every time I put this color on, I'm like, why don't I wear this more? I actually think it is so gorgeous on, and it's eye-popping, and it's just beautiful moving into spring and summer. So I have a small in this one, and I feel like it fit perfectly. Sometimes I fluctuate between small and medium in this Scoop brand, but this one I feel like fits a little more on the oversized side. The fit of this is so flattering. So it's kind of like fit and flare a little bit, gives kind of like a lot of movement, a little bit of like a dancey vibe, which I'm all about. And then I also love that the tie on this, I tried to untie it for you so you could see what it looked like on. It's a faux wrap. So sometimes with these wrap dresses, if they're true wraps, and if you happen to live in Oklahoma like I do, where it is very windy all the time, and this were to come undone, you don't want everything actually exposed. So I like that this one's just a little faux wrap right here that happens to come undone. You're not actually showing anything. It's got buttons down the side here, and then this is just like a little cutout that you can't see once everything is tied and wrapped. But such a beautiful color. I think this actually comes in a black as well if you do want a neutral, and I think this would be a cute one for workwear too. Wanted to make a quick mention of these shoes. So this is actually the exact same brand, but mine are from last year, but I saw that they have a very similar pair out this year, and I wore the heck out of these. I probably wore these at least once a week last year. You can see they're still in very, very good condition. Like the rattan still looks nice, it's not fraying, the strap still looks good, and they were very comfortable to wear with the little platform heel. So this is another one that will probably sell out pretty quickly. Next, we've got the baby blue suit of my dreams. This thing looks so expensive. There is no way you would ever know that this is from Walmart. If you saw someone on the street wearing this, I guarantee you would be impressed. So one thing I will say, the blazer runs really, really large. I have the small in this, and it is still very oversized. So I would say size down one, maybe even two sizes, depending on how fitted you want it to look. It is intended to be a more oversized fit. I tried it on with a pair of jeans, and I felt like it maybe looked a little bit too big. I was gonna exchange for the other size. Then I put it on with the pants, and I kind of actually liked the oversized fit a little bit. So just kind of be aware of that based on how you're wanting to style it or how you want it to look. But it is double-breasted. You can button it here, and this color is just so gorgeous in person. I was also very impressed with the fit of these pants. They have a little bit of like a boot cut feel to them, and they are so darn flattering on. I feel like a dress pant can look really unflattering in a hurry, and these definitely impressed me. I'm in the size 6, and they are plenty tight. They actually fit perfectly like a glove. So I would say definitely get your true size. In the pants, I would say maybe even size up. If you're between sizes, kind of the opposite of the blazer. But I do think these come in a couple of other color options, and these would be great just paired by themselves with like a striped top or something too. I also snagged this little crew neck t-shirt, which is what I had on under the blazer for this outfit. This is a really, really good wardrobe basic, and it is great quality fabric too. So it's got a lot of stretch to it. It's really soft, really comfortable. This one definitely runs small. It's on the fitted, kind of more short side. So I have the medium in this. Another stunning color here. This is a really, really pretty light, kind of like a lime color. I could not stop ordering things when I was making this order because every single color in this collection, I was like, ooh, I gotta try that. Ooh, that is just so eye-catching and it's so pretty. And so that's why this order is as big as it is. But this is a little sweater set. So this is a tank. It's kind of a cropped fit on the tank. It's got a little sweetheart neck, and then it comes with the cardigan. This is actually adorable with a pair of jeans too. So it'd be really cute, like date night look. Throw on a pair of jeans and a heel or something. I think it'd be really fun for a date too, or just like a little day date even. But I like it paired with the skirt as well. So the cardigan and sweater come together as a set. The skirt is sold separately, and I do think you could style this a bunch of different ways too. But first of all of this on together is very comfortable, like almost pajama level comfortable. It's so stretchy, it's elastic waistband, and it is just so like you basically feel like you don't have anything on. So this is like a little cotton blend lining, very, very soft. And then I like that the skirt has a lot of movement to it. It's kind of like flouncy at the bottom. This fabric also does not wrinkle easily. And I think you can make this work for a workwear look too. Speaking of a cute little date night top, I think this cardigan would definitely be adorable for a date look as well, which is kind of how I styled it with a heel and some jeans. This is a sheer cardigan, so this is very trendy right now, 2024. I feel like sheer things are trending. I did it obviously with a tank layered underneath. You could do a long sleeve something if it's still quite cold where you are and you just want a little extra layer. You could put like a light sweater or ribbed top underneath that's long sleeve too. But I love a little ruching detail here, buttons in the front, and then again, this lilac color is just so stinking pretty. It's kind of a little bit of a cropped fit, but I have the medium in this one. And then these shoes I thought were just so much fun. They kind of give me like retro vibes, kind of like a mule, and they're actually a pale yellow, which is a really fun color right now, but they look similar enough to like a light tan or a cream that I feel like you can get away with wearing these pretty neutrally if you wanted to get more wear out of them, and these are true to size. I haven't really thought about doing a faux leather short in my spring wardrobe, but with this color, I like the idea of incorporating that in. So I have done like a black faux leather short with sweaters and tights and things for holiday or for winter, but I like the option of including this in the spring. You might not want to wear these in the summer because they are a faux leather and they're lined, so they are like kind of a thicker fabric, but I think they actually work really well for spring weather. So this is elastic waist, very comfortable. They do have kind of like a wider fit in the leg, wider leg opening. So I have the medium in these, and I kind of debated back and forth on whether I should have sized down to the small, but I ended up, I think, liking the way that these fit. I did not want them to be restrictive or like tight around the waist, and I think they are intended to kind of be more of a baggy, like looser fit through the leg, which makes them incredibly comfortable. Here's another great dress option, and I think this actually would be a really good Easter dress if you're in the market for something like that. I feel like Easter is coming up a little quicker this year than it has in years past, so I've kind of already been keeping my eye out for things like that. This one would be good for workwear too because it's nice and long. It's got a fun bottom on the detail. It's kind of like a little bit of a triangle shape almost at the bottom. And then it has this wrap opening, but only at the bottom. This is not a true wrap. This is sewn down. So it's like I was saying with the yellow dress, if this were to come open, you're not going to be exposing anything, which is nice. And it also has a little hook and eye detail here that you can hook so that this part all stays nice and closed as well. This one runs very large. I'm in the small in this, and actually the waist was still a little bit big. That's why I put that big belt around it, which I like for styling, but also because I feel like it accentuated the waist a little bit and made it fit a little bit better. So this is one I would size down in. These utility pants are so much fun. I actually styled these 3 different ways over on my Instagram page. If you don't follow me over there, it's at Mirror and Thread. You can check out that reel for 3 different ways to style these. But I think the color of these is so fun. They're kind of unique in the utility trend because I feel like these are a little bit dressier of a fabric and a color. So I actually think these could work for workwear. It's kind of how I styled them with the blazer and the white top and a heel. Definitely could do these casually as well, but because they're this kind of satiny fabric, I do think they are easy to dress up, and I have the medium in these. Then this is actually a little bodysuit, so it does have the option to snap it down here. I typically never snap my bodysuits, I just tuck them in, but I like having that extra fabric to tuck in where it gives you that tucked look really easily. This is a little bit of a utility look too with the pockets, but because it is this kind of chiffon fabric, this is great to dress up or wear for workwear too. Cannot forget these scuba blazers. I've talked about these multiple times in past videos. These are one of my favorite Walmart purchases of all time. They are so soft, they're stretchy. The fit is perfection on these. I get the mediums in these and I have several other colors, but this cream white color is perfect for spring and summer. I also utilized that blazer to style over the top of this gorgeous purple knit dress. So this is like a tighter ribbed knit fabric, but because of the fit of this, it is so flattering on. I feel like sometimes this fabric can kind of cling, especially in the stomach area for me, and is not the most flattering thing, but the way this fits, it just flares out at exactly the right spot, and it just makes me feel so comfortable wearing it, and also physically comfortable because the fabric is really stretchy and soft as well. Super, super cute. This would be really easy to wear for workwear and is great to style over or style under a blazer or a cardigan or a jacket too. Last one for today, but we cannot do a spring haul without talking about a spring trench coat. And this one is very unique because this is a faux leather, but it's actually very lightweight. So it's not lined really heavily. I still feel like this is definitely good for spring weather coming up. And this is a really great workwear layering piece. If you need something that's chic and professional looking, this is going to be great for you. And it's got a little tie that you can use. You can also add your own belt if you wanted to do that. I have the small in this one. That's a wrap on, I think, my largest spring Walmart haul to date. So I've got tons of things listed in the video description for you. You can find all the links to everything I shared. You can also sign up for our email list there. We are doing weekly lookbooks, and I have so much fun creating those for you guys. So make sure you check that out if you're not already. I'll see you next time.